with it, I don't go back. Everybody living better, I still remember times we done broke down. Tried it on this come up, I gotta get a bag for the fam now. But I got nobody to lean on, got a cold heart in a cold world. Ever since you left, I don't know what's next, I ain't found closure. I keep a knife in my chest just to cut holes off, I don't know 'em. Leaving a bitch in the past, I gotta go now, it's over. Left me out here grieving. Shit don't add up, baby, I'ma get even. It's a cold world, baby, and I'm just getting heated. So I'm the only one I ever really needed. I gotta find a way out of this fucking position. I stay with a gang and don't stress by no bitches. I took all my pain and I put it in records. They turn up the speaker, I turn it to riches. When I'm alone, the past come at behind me, so I feel like turning that boy to a casket. When I'm off whiskey, I feel like myself and I'll turn that bitch so, cause it really don't matter. I got my mind on my money, paranoid, they all look at me funny. Stressed out, so my liver stay muddy. Pipe down, you won't take nothing from me. I don't need nobody to love me, I don't never put nobody above me. Did the time, you can't say that I'm lucky. Shit done changed, bitch, stay away from me. I got nobody to lean on, got a cold heart in a cold world. Ever since you left, I don't know what's next, I ain't found closure. I keep a knife in my chest just to cut holes off, I don't know 'em. Leaving a bitch in the past, I gotta go now, it's over. Left me out here grieving. Shit don't add up, baby, I'ma get even. It's a cold world, baby, and I'm just getting heated. So I'm the only one I ever really needed. I got nobody to lean on, got a cold heart in a cold world. Ever since you left, I don't know what's next, I ain't found closure. I keep a knife in my chest just to cut holes off, I don't know 'em. Leaving a bitch in the past, I gotta go now, it's over. Left me out here grieving. Shit don't add up, baby, I'ma get even. It's a cold world, baby, and I'm just getting heated. So I'm the only one I ever really needed.
Frederico, we got him. Ay, fresh off the boat on the dope, yeah. You said you rap, that's a joke, yeah. You hate your life and it shows, yeah. I'm making plays coast to coast, yeah. I keep my moves on the low, ay. iPhone 6-digit code. How I stack up with my bros, yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know? And I'm back up on the scene, tryna stack up all the cream. Pockets busting at the seams, you don't know what I mean. Get there, I say with my green. I see people tryna scheme. It don't got a red stripe, but you know my flow supreme. Yo, diamonds I need on my wrist. Ay, nobody sounding like this. Ay, don't even know how you got to the top. I send you to the abyss. Ay, I shoot shot, don't miss. Ay, I move out with wrist. Ay, all these other rappers probably tryna sound like this. Yo, ay, where the dope at? Yeah, they shoot at me just like Kodak. Ay, got a problem, tell them hold that. Just run the city, boy, I thought you know that. How we make a way without a boat? Wait, how? He got all the keys and all the dope. All the dope, tell them keep that respect though. Give me the check though, and I say perfecto. Ay, got the hustle from my pops, man, I got so many keys, got the whole city on lock. You should worry about yourself, why you staying on my jock? Can't stop, even UPS can't put me in a box, yeah, yeah. Shawty said it's a bop, about to play this in a drop top, cruising down the block, yo. Acting like the man, but we both know that you not. I got hops, watch me ball, hear the swishing with my shot. Wet, me, I'm on top already. Give me that guap, I'm ready. Got drive and dready. Throw cash, confetti. Give me that ice like Yeti. Hate, but they had not met me. But they ain't bringing me down, no. I'm too up right now. I private meeting, check the dough lot. This cool, but my next single is more hot. I did all the shows in my city, I was busy. Yeah, now I'm taking over your block. Ay, where the dope at? Yeah, they shoot at me just like Kodak. Ay, got a problem, tell them hold that. Just run the city, boy, I thought you know that. How we make a way without a boat? Wait, how? He got all the keys and all the dope. All the dope, Tell them keep that respect though. Give me the check though, and I say perfecto.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Gonzo'S Sports Room GSR, July 14th, 2021. Got a pretty big show planned today. Going to talk about the MLB All-Star Game, talk about the Home Run Derby, talk about Game 4 of the NBA Finals tonight, talk a little bit about the UFC over the weekend, and we will also talk about the U.S. basketball team losing 2 out of 3 of these exhibition games. But before we get to that, get this off real quick. All right, before we get to that, we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. I've been on a pretty good hot streak on baseball. Last Wednesday I was 7-1. Friday I was 4-2. Sunday I was 3-1. All right. First thing we'll talk about, let's talk about the NBA Finals. We have Game 4 tonight. The Bucks beat the Suns 120-100 on Sunday. Suns played terrible. Devin Booker shot like 6 for 20 or something like that. He couldn't hit anything. Chris Paul couldn't hit any shots. I had some more stuff wrote. Find it. Giannis had another 40-point double-double. He became the only player since Michael Jordan to do that. Michael Jordan done it back in, I believe, 93. I believe it was 93 that Michael Jordan done it. For some reason, I can't find where I wrote it down at. But anyway. No, Suns played terrible Sunday. I think the Suns are going to win tonight. I like the Suns at they're 4.5 point underdogs right now. And it's 4.5 point underdogs. I like them. You can get the total at 220.5. The over has hit. The over is 2-1 in this series. The first 2 games was over. In the first 2 games, they scored. The totals was like 225 and 226. Game 3, the total was 220. They have the total today set at 220.5. I like the over. I don't see Phoenix shooting as bad as they did in Game 3. And I don't know. I don't think Middleton and Holiday are consistent enough. Like I said, Giannis has been killing. He's had over 40 points the last 2 games and double-digit rebounds. Coming off that injury, if they come up short, it's not Giannis's fault so far. He even shot free throws good on Sunday. But I look for I look for Chris Paul and Booker to get, they're not going to shoot as bad as they did in Game 3. There's no way. So I like the Suns at the plus 4.5 and over 220.5. The injuries have hurt the Suns with Craig and was it Saric? But both them getting hurt. They're real thin there. And DeAndre Ayton got in foul trouble in Game 3 and had to sit for a long time. And they had to play Kaminsky. And Kaminsky, he just ain't a defensive player. He's just not a defensive player. Before we move on, thanks for watching Gonzo'S Sports Room, GSR. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 with GSR, Gonzo'S Sports Room. Follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at Gonzo'S Sports Room. You can find me on Facebook at Chris D. Gonzalez. And you can find me on Twitter at Chris Gonzalez, at Gonzalez Sports. Check out our YouTube page at Gonzo'S Sports Room. Got a lot of content on there. Please hit that subscribe button. Also, we now have merch available. You can check out the merch at streamlabs.com /Gonzalez Sports /merch. That link is at the top of the screen. It's also in the ticker going across the bottom. And you can also find the link in the video description. Also in the video description with the merch store is also a donation page. If you'd like to make a donation to help the show grow, we'd really appreciate it. If not, that's cool. We appreciate you guys watching. All right, let's go back to talking sports. But DeAndre Ayton can't get in foul trouble. If DeAndre Ayton gets in foul trouble, the Suns are going to be in trouble because they just don't have. They're just too thin on big guys. They had to try to play zone, and the zone didn't stop Giannis. They need to be able to build that wall, and they don't have that extra big guy anymore that can take some fouls. And Ayton gets in foul trouble, and then you lose him on offense too because he's not playing as aggressive. But there's no way Chris Paul and Devin Booker shoot as bad as they did last game. I think the Suns bench is going to come up big. I like the Suns tonight. All right, next thing I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the home run derby. I thought this year's home run derby was awesome, especially the first round. The first round of that home run derby was fun to watch. Ohtani and Soto going into two swing offs, getting down to to start you got 3 minutes, and then if you hit one over like 465 or something, you can get an extra 30 seconds. So you could end up getting an extra minute. So you could end up getting 4 minutes. Well, Ohtani and Soto was still tied. So then they went to a swing off where they both got 2 minutes. They were still tied. So then they went to a swing off where you get 3 swings. And Soto hit 3 home runs in a row. And Ohtani hit a little line drive on his first swing. So Soto won. But Pete Alonso put on a show. This dude was hitting home runs with ease. Didn't even look like he was swinging hard. He was up there dancing and bopping around and just smashing the ball. Hit 35 in the first round. I think he got to like 20. All he had to get was like 23 or something in the finals because he hit last. Mancini had to hit before him. Mancini's an awesome story. Hell, 8 months ago, dude was still in chemo battling colon cancer, and now he's playing an all-star game and hitting the home run derby. That was cool as hell to watch. Soto put on a show, hit one 520 feet. I know that made Steve mad because Steve took the under 519 and a half. And Soto, don't know, his third or fourth home run in the first round went 520 feet. Otani hit some bombs. He just got a little tired there at the end, and Soto was able to outlast him. It was kind of funny because I actually talked to Steve a little bit before the home run derby started, and I told him, I said, man, I think Soto is going to defeat Otani. And he goes, you? And I said, yeah. I said, I think he's going to upset him in the first round. And then he asked me who he said he had Otani winning and asked me who I liked. I told him I liked Alonso to defend the title, which he did. Like I said, Alonso was hitting him with ease. I think Alonso already said he's coming back next year to try to be the first to win it 3 in a row. Tatis Jr. talked like maybe he'll get in it next year. That would be cool with his the swag and excitement that he brings. That'd be nice to see at the home run derby. Then you had the All-Star game last night. The American League won 5-2. Otani was the starting pitcher, and he also was the leadoff batter for DH for the AL. Otani pitched 1 inning, went 1-2-3, and in his 2 at bats he went 0-2. Guerrero Jr. smashed a home run, and by him hitting that home run, him and his dad became the third father and son duo to both hit home runs at an All-Star game. They joined Griffey, Bonds, and now Guerrero. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to have that playing. But anyway, Guerrero Jr. smashed a home run. I like the All-Star uniforms. I thought the All-Star uniforms were pretty cool. I didn't watch the whole All-Star game, but there is something I want to talk about that I just got tired of watching the All-Star stuff because all Fox did, all starting on Monday for the home run derby, all the way through the whole All-Star game, and even after the All-Star game in the damn post-game show, all they wanted to talk about was Otani. I understand Otani's having a great season, and he's something that we haven't seen for a long, long, long time. He's a pitcher, and he also hits the hell of the ball, and he's doing both. And he's having a good season pitching. I understand all that. But there's other stars in the game to talk about. I mean, Guerrero Jr. hits a home run. He was the MVP of the All-Star game, and still they mentioned him for a minute, showed him with his award and shit, and then it was all back to talking about about Otani. Yeah, he's a good player, but he's not. I mean, I don't know. They're overselling him too much, and like they built him up so much for that home run derby that he couldn't live up to the expectations that the media had built up for him. There was no way he was going to be able to do what they thought he was going to do in that home run derby. He wasn't going to be able to do it. And then now they just keep, and they said that he got the win. How the hell do you get a win by pitching 1 inning? You pitch 1 inning, face 3 batters, and you get the win for the game. Some fucked up all-star rules, I guess, but they're all he dominated. He pitched 1 inning. Yeah, he got 3 outs. There's a lot of pitchers that there were some other pitchers in the game that went up there and got 3 outs. Talk about them too, smashing the ball. But he didn't do nothing special in that All-Star game last night, where they should have been talking about him over the MVP of the All-Star game. He didn't do nothing that stood out there in that All-Star game other than he was the starting pitcher and he batted as DH. But baseball has a lot of young stars coming up. Tatis Jr. is an animal. A Acuna Jr. When he comes back from his injury, he's crazy athletic and I don't know. Baseball has a lot of stars, got a lot of stars in the pitching. I just think they're trying too hard to build up Ohtani, and I think it might backfire because if he's having a great year, and hopefully he finishes this season out solid. But say after the All-Star break, his batting average, he stops hitting home runs and he goes down, or say next season he's not having as good a season, then everybody's going to start burying him because they're building them up too much, setting too much of an expectation that he ain't going to be able to reach it. Let's talk about NFL for a few minutes. ESPN came out yesterday with their top 10 quarterback rankings. They had Mahomes at 1, Rodgers at 2, Brady at 3, Wilson at 4, Allen was 5, Stafford at 6, Prescott at 7, Jackson at 8, Herbert at 9, and Kyler Murray at 10. And the question that was going around yesterday was, is Dak Prescott the 7th best quarterback in the NFL? I don't think so. No, I think Lamar Jackson should be ahead of him right now. I would put Herbert and Murray ahead of him right now. Yeah, he put up a lot of good numbers, but his teams are 8-8. His teams have been average, and he'll put up, but a lot of the numbers he puts up are in garbage time. A lot of the numbers he puts up are in garbage time after they're down by 30 points and they have to throw the ball, and the defense isn't rushing as hard because they're playing more prevent defense because they're just trying to get out of there without anybody getting hurt, run the rest of the clock out, and then they'll come back, and then everybody wants to talk about how great a game Prescott played. Yeah, after they were down 30 points. You got to have the context of it. I don't think Prescott's 7th best. I think, like I said, I think Jackson, Herbert, and Murray are ahead of him, so I'd put him at 10. I think Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Prescott myself. No, Wentz didn't have a great season last year, but it was just like 3-4 years ago. Wentz was on having an MVP season before he got hurt, and then I think Wentz is going to have a big year this year. But no, I think Wentz is a better quarterback than Prescott. Let's see who else would be ahead of him. I think Jimmy G should be ahead of Prescott. You can say what you want about Jimmy G's shortcomings and shit, but he wins. When he starts for the 49ers, they win. So I mean, I think Jimmy G's ahead of him. Trying to think of any other quarterbacks I can think of. I don't know. Roethlisberger probably not now. I wouldn't put. I would say Prescott's probably around 11. I would put him around 11 or 12 best quarterback. Yeah, somewhere between 11 and 13. I'd have to do a little more research and do like a top 20, but I would say he'd probably be somewhere between 11 and 13. I think. Like I said, I think Wentz would be ahead of him. Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert. Back to the All-Star game real quick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. did get the All-Star MVP, which I had mentioned. That glass bat that they gave him was pretty cool. All right, let's talk a little MMA real quick. over the weekend you had UFC 264, McGregor against Poirier 3. Poirier defeated McGregor by TKO KO, but right at the end of the first round, both of them went to throw a punch. McGregor went to plant after the punch. They both missed. He went to plant on his leg, and when he did, bone snapped. I'm guessing he had to hurt it either when he was kicking Poirier, or Poirier checked the kick, or when Poirier kicked him or something. It had weakened, and then when he went to plant, it just snapped. That thing rolled up almost like a fucking U. It was nasty. I think McGregor's done. I think he might. He's had surgery. Surgery went good, which that's awesome. He's back on his way to rehab, and I think he'll come back. But I think he's going to box. I think he's probably done in MMA. He's lost his last 4 fights. He hasn't won a fight at lightweight since 2016. He could go fight Jake Paul or Floyd Mayweather again, or do something like that. Make more money than what he's going to make fighting in the UFC. Promote it himself. I think he's done in MMA. And even if he does come back, I don't think he has that fire anymore. He's just not the same. But I don't blame him. Dude's made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Fuck, I wouldn't be wanting to go through a 3 or 4 month training camp and go in there and fight a dude. If I didn't, you don't have to no more. He did that to get to where he is now. He did it so he didn't have to do it no more. Now he can fucking chill with your family. And he can make money doing all kinds of things besides getting back in that cage. I think he's going to box. He's not a bad boxer, and I think if he just is putting all his concentration in his boxing and striking, he'll be good. And he could, like I said, he'll go box Mayweather, or he might end up fighting Jake Paul or something. That'd be big money, big money. So I expect, I think McGregor's done in the MMA. He'll probably try to come back again just because that's what he does. But I lean more toward that he's going to come back and box. All right, then starting actually here, it's like late tonight, but Thursday is the British Open for PGA Golf. John Rahm is your favorite in that. Some guys I like. I gave out some picks earlier on our sports betting show, Easy Money. We're live with that on YouTube and Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11. Excuse me. Then we're also live with GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. on YouTube and Twitch. And I gave out some of my thoughts on the Open on there, but I'll go over a little bit of them real quick with you guys. John Rahm is the favorite. Koepka's at plus 1,600. A couple guys I like, I'd put. If you're going to sprinkle a little money around on some of them, I like Koepka to win at plus 1,600. I also like Koepka top 10 at plus 150. I like Shane Lowry at plus 3,500 to win. I like Rory McIlroy at plus 2,200 to win, and I like McIlroy at plus 210 to finish top 10. I like Lowry top 10 at plus 290. I thought there was one. Nope. Yeah, that's all of them. But yeah, that's the picks I gave out earlier on Easy Money. I like Koepka and Lowry both a lot. Lowry is a good on link courses. He's won the Open. He won the Open a couple of years ago, so he has experience. I know this is a different course, but I like Lowry. I also like Koepka. Koepka's finished top 10 in 11 of his last 15 majors. He's won 4 of his last 15 majors that he started. So I like Koepka, really like Koepka finishing in the top 10. Lowry's been playing solid. He finished 8th in the Players' Championship and 4th in the PGA Championship. I think this could be the tournament that he steps up and wins. So I like Shane Lowry a lot in this, and then also Koepka. They're my two that I like the most. And like I said, I like Koepka, Lowry, and McIlroy all in the top 10. But yeah, there's a lot. FanDuel has a lot of bets on there you can do. Check up the matchups and stuff. Okay. Also, real quick, we now have merch available. You can check it out at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. The link is up there at the top of the screen, or it's also going on the ticker at the bottom, and it's in the description for this video. Click on there; it'll take you to our website, our little website. It'll have a donation page if you'd like to make a donation to help the page grow, and then it also has our merch store there. We have a couple t-shirts, a couple hoodies, and a couple hats there available right now. We're going to have more coming soon. Please check it out. Get you some and help support the show. We appreciate it. Hey, if not, we appreciate you watching. Okay, there's something else I had wrote down here. Okay, yes. Another thing I wanted to talk about is starting Roger Manfred, Commissioner of Major League Baseball, came out yesterday and said that the 7-inning double headers and the extra inning having a runner on second rules will probably be out next year. I like that. I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the 7-inning doubleheader, but I didn't like the having a runner at second in extra innings at all. You're giving the offense too big of an advantage by putting a runner in scoring position. If you're wanting to put a runner on first, like maybe, because then you also give the defense a chance for a double play, but the offense has a chance get a base hit and move a runner over in scoring position or score. So I think putting a runner on first would be the better option if you wanted to put a runner on. But personally, I'd rather just play another inning of baseball. If it takes a couple innings to get a win, hey, it make the game exciting, especially now with all the fans back in the arenas. Yeah, I'm glad that that rule is probably going to be out. But I did kind of like the 7-inning doubleheaders. I watched a lot of them last year of the Reds. I'm a big Cincinnati Reds fan. Hell, this year we're actually in the mix at the All-Star break, so that feels good because last few years we haven't been. We're only 4 games back right now, and we played the first place Brewers starting Friday in a 3-game series. We just beat them in a 3-1 app in a 4-game series. We went 3-1 against them in Milwaukee. Now we play them in Cincinnati on a 3-game series. So if we can win this series, we could be 2-3 games back, and a lot of baseball left to play. A lot of baseball left to play. Reds bullpen has to step up. They've been pitching better. But now we just got to get our bats going again. Let's see, we already talked about Tony. Let's talk about the United States basketball team. They've lost 2 out of their 3 exhibition games. The first game against Nigeria, they were like 28-point favorites and lost by like 20-something points. Then they lost to Australia. Then yesterday they beat Argentina by 28. But I think the biggest problem is the way the team is constructed. It's they don't have no facilitators on the team. The best passer they have really is the best facilitator they have is Draymond Green. Everybody else is all scorers. I just don't think the team is. It might help if I think Middleton's going to be going after the finals, and that'll help. But they just don't. They don't have a facilitator. I mean, they have a lot of great players. I mean, Durant, Lillard, Bradley Beal. They got a lot of great players, but they're all scorers. Them guys aren't guys that set up plays to get other guys open, or they just don't have enough facilitators on that team. I hope I'm wrong because I want to see them win the Olympics, but the way they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they get beat in the Olympics. I think they were at a disadvantage this year because of the way the schedule was. Hell, the NBA season is just now ending. And then boom, you're trying to go right into the Olympics off no rest and stuff. So it didn't. I understand some players not playing. I also understand players playing, but they're not. Hell, it's an exhibition game. It's hard to get. I don't care what anybody says. If you've played sports, you know, if it's an exhibition, you're not going to get up and all fired up and as focused for it as you would a regular game. So I'm not taking these exhibition games that they've lost with a whole lot of. I don't think they're going to mean much. I just think we're going to be we're going to tire out. Is why I think we might lose a game. It has nothing to do because we lost these exhibition games because. We're capable of beating both those teams that beat us. We just didn't play very good. And the team's been together, a couple weeks? They're going to get better as it goes on. But if they do lose the game, I think it's going to be because of fatigue. But I do think that the team could have been constructed better by. They need some more facilitators on the team, people that can get guys open, and need a couple playmakers on the team that can get guys open, drive the goal, get guys open shots. And I just don't. They have a lot of scorers, but they don't have many facilitators. Kawhi Leonard had surgery to repair a partial ACL tear. They don't have no timetable for his return yet. Okay, all right, before we get out of here, don't forget we're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We're giving out winners for free. Then that show's live on YouTube and Twitch. And we're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with GSR Gonzo'S Sports Room. Come join us for that. That's live on YouTube and Twitch as well. Follow us on social media at Twitter and Instagram at Gonzo'S Sports Room. You can find me on Facebook at Chris D. Gonzalez, or on Twitter. On Twitter and Instagram at Chris Gonzalez or at Gonzalez Sports. Check out our YouTube page at Gonzo'S Sports Room. We have a lot of content on there. Check it out. Please hit that subscribe button. Also, we have merch available. Go to our merch store, check it out. We got a couple t-shirts, a couple hats available. You can check that out at streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports /merch. It's at the top of your screen if you're watching, or it's also in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Also, don't forget, if you want to catch the audio version of Easy Money or GSR, you can find those on Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast. Both shows you can find all about anywhere where you get your podcast. Check them out. We appreciate all the support. We'll see you guys Friday morning. Hope you have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week. Peace.
Shows in my city, I was busy. Yeah, now I'm taking over your block. Ay, where the dope at? Yeah, they shoot at me just like Kodak. Ay, got a problem, tell them hold that. Just run the city, boy, I thought you know that. How we make a way without a boat? Wait, how? He got all the keys and all the dope. Tell them keep that respect though. Give me the check though, and I say perfecto.